human. We're all gamers as well. I'm a content creator, and every now and then the reality hits me. I come to a realization of what I want, what makes me happy. Let me be clear. I always get hype about the possibility of creating new builds with new exotics, named weapons and gear. The builds lineup I have for you is lit. How can I not get excited about that? I feel like Countdown will be fun as well. And after watching the live stream, I couldn't help but sense a small feeling of sadness along with the excitement. Yannick was transparent and made it very clear to us how much was not planned for this year's content. You can also read the FAQ yourself to see how much they're not able to do. Look at PvP. From the beginning of all of this, it has never been a priority at all. PvE is the moneymaker, and the small team that is working on the game currently only specializes in that. I don't know why the Division 2 is so low on the priority list from amongst all the games that Ubisoft make, but even with how bad the state of PvP is, I and others like me still enjoy it conceptually, despite how it is itself. If you're a PvP player at heart, that drive to compete will never go away. And to think that we won't see an improvement is part of my sadness. Here's more. If you look at the roadmap, there are leagues and manhunts scheduled all the way until the end of August. And when the Division 2 tweeted out that announcement regarding them being live again for the rest of the year, they were referring to this for the most part. And I don't know if there's something else planned after August, but it doesn't feel like it to me. Because the team is so small and there are only so many things they can do, so they need to prioritize, which is why this model is the best approach from a business perspective. For those of you who have taken a break and just returning, new players, or those who just enjoy the grind, this is perfect. Manhunt targets will inevitably keep you occupied till whatever is planned afterwards, and it's very difficult to get excited about this year's roadmap. Because here's how it normally goes for us content creators and diehard players that almost never stop playing the game. Usually we get updated about what's to come. Tweets, tweezers, and developers genuinely working on the game. And a lot of naysayers ask why you continue to play a dead game. Well, if you love something, then you're gonna ride with it through thick and thin, right? When it's live and dry. But the answer to that is that these updates and tweets that we would normally get are what would keep hope alive for us and is why we continue to play. But this latest drought is the first in history to be this long. Complete radio silence for over 2 years. Now, something like that is a justifiable reason for people to want to give up, move on, or feel a small amount of sadness and depression. Because after the drought, I expected more. Not remnants of what we had before. Literally the same model, just different enemies. True sons. But you know, this could be a case of us consumers just wanting too much. I mean, is that the case? Do you think I'm asking too much? I don't know. Maybe I've been playing a division for too long. One suggestion I think would help would be to improve PvP. I know it was already addressed and they don't have any plans to work on it, but honestly, many of these problems related to the dead game dilemma could be in part solved with PvP. I personally have a low attention span to PvE and can't play it as much as others who love it so much. PvP in general offers a different experience every time you play, which is why all these battle royales are so popular. And it actually makes sense because it's what Ubisoft is going for with Heartland. I played the latest closed patch and man, it feels so good. I wish that was a part of Division 2, but obviously this is the way they wanted to go with it. I will discuss Heartland when I'm able to because I have a lot to say about that. But overall, the weather is changing and you're either going to adapt to its change or be miserable in the same state. People don't normally like change, but it's happening whether we like it or not. Tell me what y'all think of this down below. And I made a community poll asking how people feel about TU15, and the majority are surprisingly optimistic about it. So who knows, maybe this will keep players and provide something more for the future. That's all I got for you today, and I appreciate you listening. Again, let me know your thoughts, and if you vibe with me, then like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Be right out.